Jack, the quarterback switch, was that just ineffectiveness by Drew, or what?
Well, we felt that the game was getting away from us early, so, you know, the fact is that, you know, we made a change, and Danny's that, you know, we had pockets of opportunities in the first half. He ended up finishing drives in the second half. But, yeah, we felt like we were going to play both of them going into the game, and it became Danny's game as we got behind, as we did. I mean, 17-0 at the half, and we had to play some catch-up, so I felt, you know, throwing the football was the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the running game just never seemed to get there. I mean,
No, no, we had a couple of hits in the third quarter on the that were somewhat effective, but nothing got firmly established.
And kind of chasing that deficit anyway, you're probably not going to run it a ton, right? I mean,
no, well, you know, you really, you know, 17-0 at halftime. If you score in the opening drive of the second half, it's a 2-score game, and you got a chance. You're back in it. But you know, the more time comes off the clock, the more you become a passing team.
But that opening drive, you had 3rd and 1, 2 shots.
Yeah.
Later on, the second one from the 10,
yeah.
2 shots, can't get them.
Yeah.
When you need the yards running, they just weren't there.
Yeah.
And then you can point to us.
We got our butts kicked a couple times running the football. Absolutely. Yeah.
what about the drive that I asked about where they ran the ball effectively?
Yeah.
You hadn't given them jack all day.
No, you know, really, exactly. And well, you know, they ran zone. They just ran their zone while we were out of our gaps. You know, those are things we'll see on tape. But you're right, Pete. They had run the football all day long until that drive. You know, I think they went about 65 yards on that drive.
Yeah, I think 51 on the ground. Yeah. Was that, you think, a great response by them, or did this extra point contemplate you guys a little bit?
You know, the missed extra point is the missed extra point. And, you know, it's like one of many things that happened in the game that ended up contributing to the loss. You know, we had good juice tying the game up, like we did our come within a point. We missed it. And now we're still in the football game. Field goal, win it. Touchdown, win it. So I think it was more them. You know, you got to, again, I don't do enough of this. Credit them, credit the opponent. You know, they came out and executed. They were an emotional team, obviously, and came out and executed on that drive. They did a nice job with the zone read.
Would you, I don't know if any discussions you have with them, would you have been surprised if they called and said, hey, we're not coming this weekend? I mean, yeah, just given what happened?
I would have been surprised. I mean, I just think it's, you know, life goes on no matter what. And I think it's probably, maybe the best gift they could have got was coming up here together and being together and ended up with a win.
Yeah, and about getting them 2-1. I mean, was it just you guys just waited too long to get started, or what do you think about that?
Well, we're going to be frustrated with the turnovers and the things that happen. We had a couple of penalties in the first half that set us back big time as well. So, you know, those things are going to come to the forefront. As you know, and as I told the team after the game, there's not 1 or 2 plays. I mean, there's going to be a series of things that are going to show up on both sides of the ball. Special teams, we shanked the punt, gave a great field position. That's the second week in a row you've seen us do that, you know, when we're sky punting. That's an opportunity to put them inside the 10 instead they're at midfield or 45-yard line. So, you know, it's all over the place. It's not just one, you know, it's really, you know, something we got to do a better job of coaching, a better job of playing.
Yeah, I guess the same question as Dan. Do you take any solace at all in the fourth quarter?
Nah, I mean, you know, the team, this is a team that will battle for 60 minutes, and they had, but, you know, in the fourth quarter, if we take solace, you know, we're saying, well, it's okay for them to run 65 yards down the field and score. You know, we didn't do the things, again, that we needed to do as a team. One part of it, the offense finally got it going, but we weren't around in the first half when the D needed us, you know, so you win and lose as a football team, and that's the thing that stands out here. We're going to see parts of this game where we say, wow, the team was great. Parts of the game, they always good. We never were great together, and that's why we lose football.
One more. Beckford, coach's decision.
Not healthy enough to play.
What's that?
tried to get him through the week. You know, yesterday wasn't great.
The clue, I guess, was that.
The clue, yeah, that was not a benching.
Yeah.
He's been hiding an injury, and you know, I think made a decision today not to go. Hopefully, have next week.
Hiding it from you?
No. Very, I shouldn't say hiding it from you.
Well, that's legitimate.
In a sense of he's borderline, you know, and we made a decision to stick with him, and he felt good on those Saturdays. We didn't compromise him, but you know, I think this week it was just a situation where we couldn't go.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.